So digging in now, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose
Popped him up.
Altuve.
Murphy into shallow center. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A little bouncer.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battling.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Springer, runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The 0-2 home.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Cubs. Second baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Murphy.
A high fastball is in there. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw won't get him. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward from the stretch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... At the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
now, another 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That's in the basket. A home run. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
No outs, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Happ is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has a 3 for 12 line. Short, hit hard. The tag, and he is out. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Here's a strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7.
First pitch on its way.
Number 13.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. To try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sliders in for a strike. Strike 3 called as he can't. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. it comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out one away.
Number 3.
Here comes the first pitch.
Daniel.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. Maldonado is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air into shallow left center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Calling for it, Happ. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. 1-1 to count. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, leading off the inning, Javier Baez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A base hit in his first trip. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he's safe. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play. Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, number 9.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Baez. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. He singled his last time up. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Into the bleachers and gone. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bote. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 13.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 11. Missed with a breaking ball. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Correa is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Very weakly on the ground. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Taking off his Springer. Pitch inside. The throw. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. Randy Rosario, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2-0. Springer takes his lead at third with one away. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's one down now. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top of this one. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Murphy moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
High in the air out to center field. Happ has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, George Springer. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. For the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First offering on its way. Pitch inside, the throw.
1 ball, no strike.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Alex Bregman is on deck. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Murphy gets to it from deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it, and there's 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tommy La Stella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he got him swinging. Yuli Gurriel goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Martin Maldonado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So striding in, Javier Baez going to strike out victim twice in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hector Rondon, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Baez at third with nobody out. Hit hard to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Altuve with a bare hand. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway set?
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Victor Caratini will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ball 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.